Hi everybody, Maddie and I are here to give you another workout. Today is Monday's workout. We're going to show you what it is and Maddie will demo for us. So what we have today, we have two portions. We have a strength portion and a Metcon. For our strength portion today, we're going to do two different movements, 4 sets. The first one will be a strict handstand push-up. We're looking at your skill level 3 to 8 reps, and you're going to rest 1 minute. Then you're gonna do a single leg Romanian deadlift, 10 on each side, rest 90 seconds. We're gonna do that for 4 sets, and then we'll move to the Metcon. For your strict handstand push-up, some of your options here to work at your skill level, if we need to modify, you can do a negative handstand push-up, go nice and slow and controlled, try to spend some time under tension and gaining strength through there. You can also do a seated dumbbell press. You can do a decline push-up or a push-up, and you can also do them slow as a negative as well. And for your single leg Romanian deadlift, you can use either 2 dumbbells. You can do 1 dumbbell or an odd object, and we'll go ahead and demo that. And then for your Metcon today, we're looking for sustained effort through all of your 5 rounds of work. We're going to go through 8 power cleans at 65 to 70% of your 1 rep max, 4 bar muscle ups or 8 chest to bar or 8 pull-ups at your skill level. Pick the one that you can do, and then 35 double unders. You're gonna rest 2 minutes each round, and your goal here again is to sustain that effort. So these should all be around the same amount of output, the same amount of time. For your 8 power cleans, it's a light enough weight where you should be able to cycle it. The intent is not so that it's so heavy that you got to take a rep and take a big break. If that happens, please lower the weight a little bit so we can cycle through these and stay consistent. If we have minimal equipment today for your 8 power cleans, we're going to look at 12 dumbbell cleans and then 12 reverse scap push-ups. And for minimal equipment, what we're going to do is 10 dumbbell pullovers, and if we have no equipment, we either find a bench, a box, or a chair and do 10 bench dips. Okay, for double unders, at your skill level, you can either do double unders or single unders, 35, or you could do jumping jacks. Again, we want the movement that you can do over and over, repeatable, that we're not taking a lot of breaks, that we can hopefully get the same consistent time through each of your rounds. All right, guys, so our first movement today is a strict handstand push-up. We're gonna have Maddie demonstrate a strict handstand push-up. If you're not doing it to 2 ab mats or less, we'll find another option. But what she's gonna do is kick up to the wall, keep that belly nice and tight. She is going to lower herself down, tap her head, and press straight up. From here, if we're not able to do that, what you can do is a very slow negative, count as slow as you can, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, as low as you can, gently setting your head down on the ground. If you have an ab mat, that might help you too, just to soften that impact. All right, guys, we're gonna demo one other option for you for your strict handstand push-up. You can do seated dumbbell strict press. So Maddie's gonna set those dumbbells in a front rack position, keeping her belly tight, legs out in front. She's going to press through her lats and press straight up overhead and come down and up. All right, next is our single leg Romanian deadlift. For this, you can either use 2 dumbbells or kettlebells, 1 dumbbell, 1 kettlebell, or an odd object. Maddie is going to use a kettlebell to demonstrate this. For her setup, I'm going to ask her to put all her weight onto one foot in the front and put that back toe right on the ground. What she wants to do in this movement, the bell is going to stay close to her body, but she's going to hinge back with those hips, keeping her back nice and flat, finding that tension, and then standing up. Immediately when she sends her hips back, you want to feel that tension in that hamstring all the way down, all the way up, keeping that bell nice and close. For your power clean today, if you have a barbell, please use a barbell. We're going to demonstrate that first. So Maddie's going to go ahead and pick up her barbell, and she's going to set at the bottom. It's going to be a power clean. So in this position, hips are down, back is nice and flat, looking forward. From here, driving through the legs, stand up, pull under your bar, and end in that power position. Have 1 more rep, please. Power clean. These should be light enough where you can cycle them one right after the other without having to drop it and reset. If you have minimal equipment, you have dumbbells, we can do 12 dumbbell cleans. So Maddie's going to take 2 dumbbells. She's gonna deadlift it up and feet are gonna be underneath her hips. From here, she's gonna go all the way to the ground because they are power coming from the ground and in that front rack position. All right, if we have no equipment at all, we're gonna do a reverse scap push-up. So Maddie's sitting on the ground here, her hands are behind her. A reverse scap push-up is pushing through those scaps. So what she's gonna do is lift all the way up, push through those scaps, and then retract them on her way down, sit down, and then push up. All right, guys, for your bar muscle-ups, chest to bar, or pull-ups, please do your hardest versions and one that you can if you have the equipment at home. If we have minimal equipment, we're gonna do 10 dumbbell pullovers. Gonna have Maddie demonstrate that. So she's gonna lay on the ground, pushing her tummy down into the ground, reaching up overhead for that dumbbell. Feet can be bent nice and tight. She's gonna pull that dumbbell all the way over and then back down, trying to keep tension all the way up and all the way back down. And for no equipment today, we're going to do 10 bench dips. So find a box, a chair, or a bench, and you're gonna have your hands right by your side. Maddie's gonna take her hips off the bench, and then she's gonna dip down as low as she can, keeping her hips as close to the box or the bench as possible, going to that full range where her elbow's kind of in line with that shoulder and pressing up. For your double unders, if you'd like to modify that, you can do double unders or single unders, or if you have no equipment at all, you can do jumping jacks. Thank you, Maddie, that was awesome. Hey, you guys, we really miss you. Happy Monday, new day, new week, let's crush it.